Hey all, and welcome back to the final part of the Dark Side story of SA2 Battle HD. All points are converging on the space colony ARC. What is the Double Agent Rouge up to? Could she be perhaps working for the only other, source of authority in the game? The President of the United States of America? God, when you spell it out like this story is fucking clown shoes.
It all makes sense to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
The President has a framed picture of Sonic and Shadow on his desk and Shadow there, Jog.
Yeah, well, at that point they're world-renowned superheroes or some shit. Also,
okay.
Shadow was kind of dead when that was taken, but
well, no, it could have been taken between Heroes and Shadow. That was a cock-up on my part, I think. Here we go. The secret behind Project Shadow. Pay close attention, you might see a little something.
What in the world is this?
yeah, I saw the word warning flickering repeatedly.
Ah, I see someone's trying to edit the Project Shadow wiki.
I guess I'll just have to take the last pieces of the Master Emerald.
Is that really important right now, Rouge? Oh, fuck me. Mad Space. No.
What's your problem? Mad Space is great.
Well,
Galaxy wishes it could be this.
okay, you got the joke out before I could. I'll give you credit where credit's due. I suppose I was thinking of a later cutscene where a certain lizard shows up on the monitor. But yeah, Team Hero or whatever is at the Ark now, so this is filler, essentially. It's just an excuse to lead into the Knuckles fight.
Basically, yeah. The way the hints work in this is some of them show the opposite of what it is. So that one that said a low place means it's in a high place, and others are just an actual clue but typed backwards. So you either need to read quickly or pause the game to check what it's actually trying to say to you.
Jesus. Well, it's nice to see that the guy who helped Yutaro Hikaru write Sanctuary, or Passion, was still getting work after this point.
That's going right over my head.
There's a point in that where she just sings backwards for no reason.
Oh, the backmasking, yeah, gotcha. But if you play anything backwards, it's worshipping Satan, so who cares?
I guess so, yeah. What was it? Leo Burnett and 4 Kids of the Devil?
Oh yeah, that was one of Eric's shittiest lines from the Pokemon anime.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay with Oikanoshka Frondinai and just stick with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Richie, what's your thoughts on Mad Space while I fumbled to say words correctly?
It's pretty awful. It's the same as Meteorhead and just being a bit of a overlarge, gravity-defying mess.
I would say Mad Space is a lot worse, honestly, because you have the fucky, planetoid physics for one thing, which are cool in theory, but with most things in Sonic Team's past, and I guess present and probably future as well, don't really nail the execution. And then you have the backwards clues, which you're a kid, you're not going to be paying attention to this shit. And then you have clues that outright lie to you.
Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world.
It's mainly the gravity physics that are the problem here for me, because there is one planet in particular, that green one, I always find hard to get off of that, and I have to sort of climb my way under it just to free myself of the weird physics.
Oh wow, that says everything about 3D Sonic games, I think.
Well, yeah, but we are coming up to my retard moment in this game, so hope you're ready for a little bit of time wasted that I couldn't really cut around.
Ah, yes, beautiful. Finally, I have the upper hand.
I still don't die to Knuckles.
Fuck.
Okay, so it's somewhere around here.
It's underneath the platform, isn't it?
Maybe.
On the side of the platform.
But it's given me the red thing there, so I'm kind of I'm thinking it's there, and I'm meant to grab onto the edge there, but went a bit too far.
I know. I've made the same mistake myself, mate. It's not very... Let's see, it pops up there. That's not near the side, it's right above the star thing.
Yeah, I thought it was just being really finicky with the object detection when I was going into the star thing there, but nah. It's always worth watching it back, I swear to Christ.
Well, I'm not going to give you meaningful commentary over this, so we can just focus 100% on your fuck-up.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty bad, says I, who probably included far worse throughout my various playthroughs. Oh, that is just cruel. cool.
Okami, Richie, comes to mind in the first dungeon.
Yes, Richie, I did see your Shadow of the Colossus run. It's fine.
Yeah, my Shadow of the Colossus run was not the best thing in the world.
Well,
But I had fun.
we shall be doing the PS4 version of the game sometime later this year.
Well, yeah, that's the one I did.
Oh, well, you could have put a bit more effort in to say it's like a brand spanking new shiny version of the game.
Hey, I never played the bloody thing before. It was a fully blind run, apart from the fact that I'd already seen a playthrough, but a fully blind paid run.
Emphasis on the blind. Okay. What can we expect from Knuckles in this fight, Mr. Flame?
He's gonna die.
Okay.
Fair
And
enough.
that's basically it.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, he fights exactly the same as Reach does. Like, he's got a slightly different special ability, but I don't know if we're even going to see that here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that took me a lot of work to dodge him there.
Yes, the unknown or oft used Knuckles ability, lightning.
That's what he does. Get the fuck over it. You know you're gonna die. You're just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, this is not an interesting fight in the slightest. There we go.
It's really not.
And he fell into the lava at the end. Oh.
Yeah, it closed just in time for the victory pose, and then it's going to open again for the next cutscene.
Well, of course, because it's only right. And also, I love how there's this kind of platform, well, barrier thingy, that random beam in the middle that was not there during the actual fight. It's just this needed to be here for a cutscene. Nice.
Well, you know, Sakurai likes to take ideas from past Sonic games as well, so this is just like the Battlefield version of the level, and we were playing on the Omega version just before. Oh no! I can fly! Somehow, but I won't! For some reason.
Yep, we're just going to make the same jokes as we did last time we were here.
Well, what the fuck do you want from me? It's the same damn scene.
You just paste the old audio over, no one will notice.
Splice in some reaction shots of me and shove it on YouTube.
Oh god.
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just
Well,
want
no, it's slightly different. We get Reach's theme playing now rather than Knuckles' theme.
I guess so.
Very true.
Yeah.
Makes all the difference.
God, look at all that shit on Knuckles. He is ridiculous.
He really fucking is. Like, I think it's the sunglasses that are like, the cherry on top with how stupid he looks.
If even one of those fell into the lava below, the Master Emerald would be incomplete forever. And unlike in Sonic the Comic, the UK thing, he can't go to like a dinosaur graveyard and get another one.
That seriously fucking happened.
Yeah, it did. It was pretty cool actually. The art was great. Fuck you. The art was amazing.
I just find it amusing that you're willing to shit on the weird government shit in this game, like this game's story, but then random dinosaur park, yeah, that I can roll with that.
Well, one is humans and like furries trying to coexist in a completely straight-laced sort of thing, and the other's done in a mystical sense. So, shut up is what I say to that.
So instead of combining humans and furries, you combine scalies and furries. Got it.
Sure you. Yeah, this basically proves that Robotnik knew all along. Let me be the hype man here. You run interference.
I did enjoy that little shot of Eggman sort of trying to twiddle his moustache. Just like,
get straight in, Meg. He takes an actual gun with him as well, which I find kind of amusing.
I enjoy him putting his goggles over his glasses like that. Like, seriously, what's the point?
The final Eggman stage of the Dark Side story, I believe, Flame?
Yeah, this is actually a really fun level. It
Yeah.
maybe goes on a little bit, but I just like the low gravity here, because you can do all sorts of like sick jumps and that, just by taking advantage of the fact that you're not getting pulled down as quick.
I mean, also for some of the sections, you actually do just keep going up, even not that there is no gravity. So you just keep flying up, and that's just quite helpful.
You just keep going, and oh no, Eggman was lost in space.
Yeah, like before he got lost in time at the end of Generations, he got lost in space first. That's how it works. It was like just complementing this story, really.
Well, that's ultimately what happened in Colours. That's how Generations happened. He got lost in space, then he found the time eater, and then he got lost in time, and then whatever happened, and we are where we are.
Yeah.
What happened was that the Generations ending wasn't canon.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to think about it.
Well, except it was, because then Forces happened and they already knew Classic Sonic, and just nobody knows what the hell's going on anymore.
True that, Richie, true that.
Well, that implies we knew what was going on back then as well. But yeah.
Very true, very true. But yeah, I like Cosmic Wall a lot, mostly for the anti-gravity bands and whatnot. What power-up do you get in this level? Because I swear there is one.
I believe this is the thing that like enhances how many things you can lock onto.
Yes, yeah.
Like, it's the thing that makes your shots green rather than yellow, basically.
Is it? Are you sure it's that one and not the Chow beat like song thingamajiggy?
No, I think Mystic Melody is Sandoshan.
Oh, okay.
Because like I'm thinking of the non-mandatory ones. I know there's also the one in Iron Gate that you can get, and I think that's the one that gives you extra health. Like you see, I've got that in this file here. That's why I've got that little bit of extra health on my health bar right now.
Okay, I can't actually tell. But is it just the blue bar?
Yes, the fact that it's dark blue rather than the light blue one that Towers has got.
I understand completely.
That means you don't understand, doesn't it?
No, not in the slightest.
Okay. Well, what I will say is these automated sections here, they're cool, but there's also loads of unavoidable attacks, which really annoys me.
Well, you just have to suck it up and deal with it, mate. You know, it's like dying in Flying Battery Zone. You just have to take the L and be the better man.
Well, no, because you could have redone that, but you're too fucking lazy. But
Mania autosave, so no, I couldn't.
Oh no, you had to redo like what is it, the third or fourth level? You're picking these fights and you can't follow them through.
I know, I'm just a bitch like that. Feel sorry for me, I won't improve myself.
Oh no, dealt with plenty of people like that enough as it is. This level somehow manages to make the slow ascent kind of gameplay fun as well, which is honestly quite impressive.
Yeah, it's just a decent level all in all, really, especially for a finale level. Sadly, Rouge and Shadow don't quite stick the landing in that regard.
Yeah, definitely not.
Well, like, that's kind of a like obvious thing, really, if you're comparing this to Mad Space. But then, like, what else could you have done with Rouge at this point, really? Like, with her position in the game, like, they either had to just leave it with Security Hall or force in another like Master Emerald level. So
Well, it's not the fact that it's another emerald hunting thing, I'm fine with that, it's the level itself that's the problem.
yeah, true. Yeah, I get you. They could have had like maybe somewhere that was not quite as huge and open and just. Mate, it's weird how the gravity is such a detriment in Mad Space, yet works so well here.
This is done in a linear fashion. You can go around like entire planetoids in Mad Space.
It's very true.
Yeah, but I kind of think that maybe if they had like the lower grav thing there and you could combine that with like Rouge's gliding just so you could get around from place to place earlier and emphasize that less than like you crawl upside down on this planet and then you can't get off.
Yeah, I guess so. You got some good ideas, Flame, but unfortunately you don't work for Sonic Team, so, you know.
I don't know, would you like to see me directing a Sonic game?
It would be interesting, I'll grant you that.
Yeah, that's certainly one way to describe it.
Oh god, I can't wait to bring out my Shadow the Hedgehog Atome game.
Oh.
This level does go on for a little bit, but like,
Stop
it's
being so fucking self-conscious, Jesus Christ, we're recording commentary for the internet.
Yeah, I'm not being self-conscious, it's just a statement about the level. Look, like, it's selling the strength of it, really, that it is a longer one, but like here it doesn't outstay its welcome the same way that the other long levels do, because like, I was in a fucking Death Chamber for about the same amount of time, and, you know, like, we're comparing the time spent in one to the time spent in another, really.
What, you're not gonna fire on these bad boys, Flame? I'm disappointed.
Well, I could do that, or I could just take the quicker route and just go down.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough. Here's some assets from, like, Final Rush? Yeah, Final Rush.
Final Rush, and I think this particular geometry is taken more from Final Chase, but also the going around the corner layout, it reminds me of that one level from Shadow, you know, where you're on the, like, Black Doom bat thing, and you're flying around, just the way that it's got the broken things. Speaking of Shadow, like, this level, Cosmic Wall, not to be confused with the similarly named level Cosmic Fall from Shadow.
Ugh, Cosmic Fall fucking sucks.
It really does. Like, the biggest problem with that for me is if you're trying to do the Find the Computer mission, but if you're trying to use them like, you know, the wall jump sections to get across the goal ring, and you accidentally fall and you have to redo the whole fucking playthrough just to get back to where you were.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's see what grade you got for the final Eggman level.
Probably not too high given I was avoiding a low shit, but we'll see.
Not bad.
Could have been worse.
Wasn't too bad. I thought you were going to get a D for damn.
For damn, not here.
For Dr. Eggman.
Always leave a sweet little innocent girl.
Amy, why are you even fucking here? You're not playable, you don't really add much to the story. And now you have a gun pointed to your head.
Well, she's bait for Sonic.
Where Sonic and Tails are.
Sonic, if you don't get here, she will die. Sonic, you're here! She won't die!
That's when Sonic's like, oh okay, I can take the long way.
Yeah, sorry. Like, you miss a bus and then 5 come along at once, I guess. Gotta fucking murder her, Crip style.
I know, although I have to say, he's not really pointing that gun in the right direction. As it stands, that shot would just go straight over her head. He really needs to get better aim.
He has 5 guns right now, none of them aimed at Amy correctly. Also, I think Sonic would be the Crips and Eggman would be the Bloods. It's just a gang war, really.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna trick you. I don't know that he knows that I know that he knows. I don't know what the fuck I just said.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we like draw a diagram of this so I can understand what the fuck you're talking about? Like, this person linked to this person?
You thought you could trick me with that fake.
Testing the hypothesis.
So,
Gets the answer he was looking for. Hypothesis confirmed.
Yes, now murder Sonic the Hedgehog.
Fucking wrecked, mate.
Now for a little space ride. Capsule clears the colony bad.
What a weird line delivery.
It's fine. Sonic's being blasted off into the afterlife where he's at peace and his bracelet actually fits him.
Heaven Zone, Act 1. Well, see ya. Whee!
Peace out, bitches.
No! The fucking JPEG explosion.
That was more GIF.
Well, whatever. Now I will shoot you with my 10 guns. It's gone up since the last time I saw you.
And still none of them are actually aimed at Tails properly.
Sonic.
No, he's just playing by chance, really. If I have loads of guns and I fire them at once, one of them's bound to hit.
The Bayonetta principle. Yeah, I get you.
Except, Bayonetta always hits her mark.
Yep, don't fuck with a witch, I suppose. I guess now, we haven't really brought up Tails' characterization in the game, but it's kind of a redo of the SA1 thing, where he kind of learns to be independent and whatnot, but I don't think it's done as good here, because Tails is barely focused on in the story, besides, like, creating the fake emerald and whatnot.
Yeah, they really don't give him enough screen time to pull it off as well as they did in SA1, although ultimately that story's kind of a throwaway story, given they're never going to stick with this development, are they?
God, just look at Forces if you want, like, an example of that.
Oh yeah, fuck it, the deadly Chaos Zero, how will he ever cope?
All the Chaos Emeralds, mine. Lovely. Well, I'm missing one right now, but when I get that sweet yellow Chaos Emerald, then I'll be able to blow up Earth. Actually, what am I planning to do with this? Oh god, this fucking scene. This line, this delivery. Jesus. Now I know who you are. You're that government spy, Rouge the Bat, aren't you?
No, really?
Yeah, it's just like I didn't realise there were like multiple Rouge the Bats in this universe. I mean, I'd have to say, I'd be very intrigued to meet the other ones for him to have not figured out they were the same person.
How the fuck didn't I find this on my CRB check? Jesus.
Well, there was probably like some woman called like Rouge T Bat, and he just assumed it was pronounced the because he shadowed the hedgehog.
I just thought you were a Rouge receptionist from like some fucking shop.
Oh, it wasn't on the screen, it was on this little thing here.
Yeah. There we go, there's the big boy, and don't you love that English?
Yeah, I love it. If it weren't for the rules of the Peggy system, I would kill you where you stand. But now I must go because the plot demands that I leave the scene. It can't be Sonic, because we clearly saw him explode for realsies.
Yeah, he tied for all this time, don't worry.
If you want to live, leave the Chaos Emeralds where they are. The fake emerald is good enough for you.
Wow, he just called Rouge a basic bitch. Jesus.
It's fake, just like your handbag.
Oh god, don't go Chain of Memories on me now. This is the last thing I need in this game.
It's still me.
Still me, Shadow. I've only existed for like 10 minutes, but I'm the real Shadow.
That's the only thing that matters to me.
You're over there, Flame? Is your hero crumbling before your eyes?
Be fair to him, he's going through a tough spot. Specifically this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, if you thought Final Rush was fun, it is, but this is like a bastardized version of it, and I pin the blame down to those green tube pipe things, which...
Yes!
They're not a bad idea in concept, but just... They feel very bulky, like you can sort of clip your way through parts of them, they go off the edge, and if you hit certain spots on them, it just makes the camera suddenly jump over for a few frames, which is really disorienting.
Disengaging from them and like avoiding hazards on them as well is also very clunky, so I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, definitely. This is why this particular level was also a sticking point in my my run through SA2 battle, because yeah, it's just those particular cylinders are just really buggy and don't work that well, and so it's just very easy to die, and I just got really frustrated with them.
Yeah, like this was probably one of the, like out of all the action stages, I think this one probably took me the most attempts to get a decent run down for.
Well,
just because
yeah.
there's a lot of fiddly things that, you know, it's a run killer really.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What happens if you take the other ones? I know you get like rings in one of them, but what's the other one?
Some of them are alternate paths, others just bounce you back up.
Okay.
So yeah, just go down the middle one. I think it's the middle one for everyone, like that's the ideal route. And like, just see that there, I just landed on top of it and it sort of clipped me through the centre of it, which made the camera just jolt over for a frame.
Well, I'm sorry, Shadow was going so fast I blinked and missed it.
Oh, pay attention to the shit I'm bitching about, god damn it.
Well, it's the real power of chaos control. He showed me. I can't be unshown it.
Yeah, he described it to me, talking over himself 3 times. I swear to Christ, you should have understood.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's your Mystic Melody power up there, by the way.
Oh my god, Jesus.
And yeah, this is the other thing with these cylinders, is that pretty much consistently you have to homing attack to get away from them and to get onto them, and obviously if you don't quite get the aim right, you just end up flying off into the abyss, and that's just not fun either.
Pretty much, and basically what happens if you die in this level, it basically just skips you to the end of the game story-wise.
Yeah, basically, because it's just like...
I just got that.
Bloody hell.
Sorry, I'm a slow motherfucker, what can I say? I just love that someone like do a mod or a YouTube proof of that where like Shadow burns up in the atmosphere and it just like rolls the credits.
Oh god. Maria, this is what you wanted, right? Damn, not here.
Damn, not here. So we're nearly at the end of the level. Now we're actually past the worst of it, so it don't really go on too long. It's just like a hard level more so than an annoying level per se. And I hate any form of challenge, so I think Sonic Team should be dissolved, really.
clearly, like, just completely obliterate the entire company and just start again.
Yeah.
Like, make the next team Shadow Team, just, you know, for Flame, to make him happy.
Or Knight's team for you, Rich?
Well, yes, I would happily take a Knights team, because really, Knights deserves to be brought back into the spotlight and done correctly.
Does he, though?
Yes, he does. Well, it's Knights, not Knights is without gender. Need to be specific on that one.
Okay.
But Knights totally deserves to come back, because both games that came out with Knights they were magical in their own way, and dealt with really, really helpful things for kids in terms of issues to get over. So yes, it was good.
Well, I mean, I was going to take the piss for you looking to like Knights for life advice, but then I realised what I've been doing with Shadow all these years. So
Jesus.
Yeah.
At this point, I can't tell if you're serious or not. That's the scariest part.
that's the best part of saying shit like this. You probably think, like, if you worked out whether the whole Bowser thing's ironic or not yet.
No, I'm still, like, putting the pieces together on that one. I haven't got all the evidence yet.
Well, I'll give you a little clue in the fact that I have a waifu folder on my computer and I have a Bowser subfolder saved in that. Use with that information as you will.
That doesn't prove anything. It just raises further questions.
Okay.
Well, you see, the what I would say in that instance is that basically it may have begun as irony, but then it's gone so far past it that it's become a thing. It's like if you're watching The Room, like initially you watch it for the irony of going, oh my god, this is terrible, and then it's so terrible that you actually end up enjoying it, and you're just like, I watched it ironically to begin with, but now I actually just want to enjoy it because it's hilariously bad.
It's like playing Sonic games, really.
Yeah, basically. Haha, what a story, Maria.
Oh god.
I did not homing attack. I did not. Oh, hi, Tails. The scene is still baller. I don't care. I'm saying this unironically.
Well, it's like the final confrontation, really, between the two established rivals. It's just like, it's amazing, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a classic, like, trope or cliche. And sometimes cliches can be good. You know, that's why they get used so often. I mean, it might be shorthand for stuff, but if it's executed well, it's great.
Yeah, and maybe the real space colony arc or the friends we made along the way. It's fine.
The giant Eggman faces we made along the way. So is there any difference in this fight as to the hero side?
Nope, same deal. Either spam homing attacks or spin dash into him, and, you know, you beat him. Like, there probably is a proper strategy, but this has always worked for me, so I do it.
Yeah, I don't think there is an actual strategy to this. It is just mash away and you see whether you get lucky or not.
Yeah, just in case you forgot why Sonic can use Chaos Control, he's using the fake Emerald now, so I guess he had the ability to use Chaos Control all along, if you want to get particular about the plot and or lore, which of course we will, because we're those types of Sonic fans.
Well, like, it seems like anyone could potentially use Chaos Control. I established that, like, later in 06 and that, where Silver could just pull it out his arsenal. I guess the power itself is stored in the Emerald itself rather than the character.
Oh my god!
And it's maybe just Shadow's master. Why do you keep freaking out? I'm not gonna die!
Well, I'd like to keep up the illusion, also I have anxiety, leave me alone. Oh no, I can't believe Sonic's fucking dead.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen for a couple of games yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, a few at the very least. Ah, I have the emerald. It's all mine. Yum yum yum, emeralds in my archetum.
God, that would hurt your intestines.
Well, truer than you think, mate. You just described a plot element of Tumblr's Crash that I happen to enjoy, but let's just enjoy Eggman fucking laughing up. He is just having mad banter right now. What a top lad.
Well, I know, because this is probably actually the first time Eggman's ever actually won.
Bless him. Alright guys, that'll do for Dark Side. We'll see you next time when the last side story begins.
You live and fly forever.
The ultimate life form. Chaos vengeance.
Space
Desperation. Supersonic collision. Untamed power of chaos emerald.
Professor Gerald, the truth about 50 years ago.
Sonic Adventure 2. Last episode. Wishes are eternal.